I can't imagine a day waking up and she's not by my side. I always think if I go back in time and if I were to meet her again, would I do things differently? And I don't think so I would do too many things differently. I'd still want to meet her the same way that I did and go through all the things that we did the same way. And then all those small memories have made everything special, and hopefully she gets a sense of all that through this small gesture of decorating the place. Things are so perfect now and I'm so happy. But not too long ago, things were very different. This was my routine. I would wake up in the morning. The first thing that I would do is I would watch porn, even sometimes before brushing my teeth. I can't remember in that phase where I've not watched porn a day. For drinking, you would require a bunch of friends to come and you'd want to be together. And I wasn't that kind of a person. I was a loner. And I guess this was a loner's addiction. And at that point of my life, I was very lonely. I had this real close knit of friends that were really close to me. They were my life at one point of time. I remember spending every single day with them. I eventually fell in love with one of my friend's sister. And when my friends found out about our relationship, none of them approved of it. It came to a choice for me between my girlfriend and my friends. I obviously chose my girlfriend. And then about 3 to 4 months, me and my girlfriend had to break up. I was really depressed and I was broken. I've lost everything. I've lost the little meaning that I've found in my life. Every day I remember I would wake up and not want to wake up because I didn't have to go through this reality that I'm alone again. A friend of mine came home after we worked out in the gym. He said, you want to watch porn? And he just put it on and we watched it. I was very conscious that someone was with me and I just played the whole thing down. But I remember the weeks that passed by, I slowly started exploring porn. This became my only means of escaping from reality. So when I was awake, porn served as a tool for me to quench my loneliness. Physically, mentally, emotionally, I was completely hooked on. Every time I watched it, I'd feel so terrible and so guilty. I would break the CDs up. One, in a desperate attempt to stop me from doing this again. Two, it was probably the physical manifestation of what was happening inside, of me literally breaking myself apart. It was as if someone had put me in a room, locked me up and thrown away the keys and told me to get out of the room. And here I am desperately trying, wanting to get out of the room, but I'm not. I thought I would never come out of it. And it's not possible for me to not being addicted to porn. There came a time in my life where it got so desperate, I had to do something. So finally, I mustered the courage to reach out to this Christian friend that I had who was really close to me. Knowing that he wouldn't judge me, I told him, this is the problem that I'm going through. This is the addiction that I'm going through. And he just smiled in a very simple way and said, we can handle this. I'll come home with you and I'll stay with you as long as it takes. And we'll get over this together. So he did. He came home and he said, what is going to get you over this is not our strength, but our dependence on Jesus Christ. And I remember us praying every day and us spending time with the Bible every day. And then we came across this portion in the Bible that speaks of a man called Lazarus. Jesus Christ goes to his house where he's been dead for 4 days already. And he raises him back to life. And that was such a big turning point for me to read this. It was Jesus Christ, as if Jesus Christ was talking to me saying, here I am. I raised a dead man to life. And you're complaining about porn addiction. That's when I realized I'm either all in or I'm not in at all. I spent time depending on him truly, telling him, talking to him every day in prayer and telling him, this is who I am. You know it, you've been watching it, and I don't want to be that person anymore. It's as simple as being and spending time with Jesus Christ, talking to him, praying to him. the desire slowly went away. It was as if He gave me the key to the room. I didn't need to break the walls down, I didn't need to blow the room apart. All I needed was Jesus Christ and His companionship.
Wow.
8 years down the line, it's like a dream. I never imagined that a relationship with God could bless me and bring me this far. Since the time Jesus Christ found me, He's shown me what life is and what living that life is.